Namaste, witchlings. Welcome back to my channel. This is Di's Daily Divination Draw, and I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, living a magical life through doing yoga. We do not have any birthdays today. Bummer. But it is the first of the month, so do not forget to do your cinnamon spell to bring in some finances this month. All right. Before we get going any further, though, do not forget to do the like and subscribe thing. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when I post new stuff. And share this if you feel like someone could use today's words of wisdom. And then drop me a comment if anything I say resonates with you today. All right, so today's pranayama, we are going to do, it's common in the mindfulness and meditation community, maybe not so much a pranayama, but it is a breathing exercise that I personally use frequently, and it is 4-7-8 breathing. It is a calming breathing pattern. So you inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Let's try this. Go. I forgot to say breathe out through your mouth. Hold on one second. All right, come on. There we go. Somebody wants to come say hi. And it's not the Took monster. All right, so give me just one second and we will do one more round of 4-7-8. All right, let him get settled. Are you comfy? Are you comfy? Yeah? Okay. So we're going to do this one more time. Breathe in through your nose for 4. Hold for 7. Out through the mouth for 8. So that's simple. So we have today's tarot. First, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune says there is no such thing as coincidence. Everything happens for a reason, although sometimes we are not aware what is coming for us. Expect the unexpected or a sudden change, but it is going to be good fortune. Next, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed, which says you're having some trouble with your property or maybe an inheritance. Followed by the Six of Rods, which says a new venture or maybe just a change of direction. Financial and emotional success. So it looks like the trouble you're having with your property or that inheritance is going to trigger this new venture or pivot and lead to financial or emotional success. So, maybe that inheritance you're counting on getting isn't going to happen, so you decide to open your own business. We have karmic. Followed by never again. and stand your ground. I am laughing because I should never again let the cat get in my lap while I'm doing this, and I need to stand my ground on that. Hagalaz. Other names for Hagalaz: Hagal and Hagal. The difference is 1L versus 2. It translates to hail or hailstone. Keywords are destruction, chaos, interference, misfortune, and transformation. So what I'm seeing is it's basically the tower in rune form. Primary themes for Hagalaz. The first rune of Hagal's Ayet, I think is who it is, translates to hail and points to the fact that we cannot always control our circumstances, even with all of the current technology in our lives. Nature can step in at any moment with destructive forces that flatten cities and even countries. Hailstorms may be brief and localized compared to larger natural disasters, but those balls of ice that pelt the ground can leave massive, massive destruction in their wake, injuring people and animals and destroying entire crops. This certainly would have spelled disaster for any ancient community living off the land. Hagalaz signifies these forces of chaos that cannot be controlled, whether they come in the form of sweeping disaster, illness, or simply unexpected problems or disruptions that interfere with your progress towards a goal. You cannot control or fix this interference. In other words, resistance is futile. While this may be a frustrating time, know that your course is being corrected for reasons beyond your understanding. You may be being forced into taking a new approach, which will become clear with patience and perseverance, as well as an ability to analyze your situation without attachment to the outcome. This non-attachment is a big thing in yoga and Buddhism and Hinduism, so I'm loving that. Additional meanings for Hagalaz. Hail is a temporary phenomenon, beginning and ending as water in a liquid state. Hagalaz can signify a significant change that may be rocky at first, but ultimately, the transformation that results from this experience will leave you much better off. Important shifts are taking place for you, whether materially, emotionally, or maybe even spiritually. But for new creation to occur, what is old must be dismantled. Magical uses for Hagalaz: protection, luck, quick transformations, success in navigating difficult situations, and breaking unhealthy patterns. We could all use some help there. Today's goddess is Rune, goddess of focus. You will easily attract what you want, so be careful what you wish for. Goddess of the Sea, Rune, gives you the ability to focus easily, and that will help you become more magnetic. Goddess of the Sea, Rune, is a beautiful mermaid who lives in a golden palace under the waves. Rune has a magical fishing net that she uses to capture ships and sailors, bringing permanent guests into her home. Known as a dangerous goddess, Rune was blamed for shipwrecks, men overboard, and disappearances at sea. Because of her reputed love for gold and finer things, sailors would tuck coins into their pockets for protection, in hopes that she would take those instead of their souls. With her husband Aegir, Rune had 9 beautiful daughters, known as the spirits of the waves. They are rumored to often assist their mother in luring sailors into the deep. Rune and Aegir frequently host parties for the Norse gods in their beautiful underwater palace. Call on Rune's strength and persistence in pursuing all that you desire and manifesting a paradise of your own. I can get behind that idea. Manifestation is a thing. Namaste! Name your emotions. When we are passionate about an issue, we can become immersed in a feeling that we don't quite understand. Learn to name your emotions. This will help you understand what you are feeling. Getting to know what is driving you will allow you to connect with what you stand for. Instead of letting your passion and emotions take over your actions and thoughts, name your emotions so you will have more awareness of why you are feeling or acting a certain way. One of the exercises that my burb friend has me do on a regular basis is naming my emotions. And I will be honest, up until close to 15 years ago, I knew happy, sad, angry, scared. Nothing else. Self-compassion. Name it and tame it. Bring to mind or body a situation that causes you some stress or strife. Can you simply recognize and name it as you breathe your way through it? I swear to God, I do not look at these when I first draw them, so the fact that the two of them went together like this is amusing to me. Little moment of Zen. Our first quote today is from Ram Dass. We're all just walking each other home. That is so simple and so just profound at the same time. And from Robert Adams. Do not look for signs. Do not look for experiences. Do not be so complicated. Become like a child. See everything with awe. When I first started MBSR, mindfulness-based stress reduction, which honestly is what led to this. Had I not done MBSR, I would not be here today. One of the very first things I learned about mindfulness is that child mind approach. Because if you approach everything with an open, curious, questioning mind, it is so much easier to be mindful. And another observation that was made was while I was doing my yoga teacher training. My instructor focuses heavily on mindfulness. And something she said that has stuck with me is that once you tell a child the name of something, oh, that's a tree, that's about as far as they go for a really long time, because they're like, oh, that's a tree, and that's a tree, and that's a tree, and that's a tree. But the fact that that's a cherry tree, that's an oak tree, that's a pine tree, and that's a fig tree, they don't care. They're all just trees. So that's everything we have today. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Do the like, the share, the subscribe thing if you're feeling so inclined, and drop a comment if something I said resonated with you, or if you found something I said or did utterly ridiculous and hilarious, such as the cat getting up today. Hop over to Patreon for behind the scenes goodies, exclusive blog posts, access to the Discord so you can hang out with me while I'm, bopping to the music while I'm doing all of this stuff. Go to Buy Me a Coffee to, well, buy Witchy Mama more coffee. Check out the website www.yogawithdylin.com to book a one-on-one session with me or a personal tarot or pendulum reading with me or the furry overlord. because, well, the pendulums won't work without him. Or, if yoga isn't your thing, or my take on the tarot isn't, book a Reiki session with my partner in crime, Erin, or a tarot reading with her, because she has a completely different take on it. And then Thursdays, we have the Yoga with Diane podcast, where we talk about yoga with a witchy twist and other fun stuff. And we have a matching blog post for the week. Friday nights are guided meditation to help us live that magical life through doing yoga. Stick around for some fun outtakes, because who doesn't love a good blooper reel? So go out there, spread love, spread joy, spread kindness. Tell your loved ones they mean something to you, because you never know when your last opportunity is going to be. And I will see you on the flip side. I love y'all. I just looked and I can't remember. Di's having a day. Alright, is anybody surprised? I'm not. And I forgot to move my keyboard today. This is getting interesting. Sorry, he's a distraction. Big time. He's purring. I'm surprised you can't hear him. Claw. Which leads us to our oracle cards. I love my fur children. Opened with... Why can't I remember the name of the hurricane that just came through? I think it was... Yes, Hurricane Helene. Oh my god, I should have remembered that. Every time I draw this goddess, I say I need to look up how to pronounce her name, and I never do. She is either Ran or Ran, goddess of focus. The fact that my ADD is what is causing me to not remember to look up how to pronounce the name of a goddess of focus is beyond irony. In pursuit... We're going to do that again. Namaste. I got to find where I stashed the card. Here we are. Ow. And I've started bookmarking it. Scenes, goodies, exclusive blog posts. Oh well. 1 second. Fuck. God bless Texas. Fuck it. We're done for the day anyway. Unicorns fornicating. And if you know what that means, I love you. Bad die, no donuts.